In this video, I'm going to break down how to use Adobe InDesign to make digital products like ebooks or magazines. By the end, you'll know how to start a project, add text and images, create a consistent design, and export your final product, whether it's for print or online. What is Adobe InDesign? First things first, what is Adobe InDesign? Adobe InDesign is an incredibly powerful design software that's perfect for laying out all sorts of digital and print products. It's used by professionals for creating ebooks, magazines, brochures, and even things like business cards. The beauty of InDesign is that it allows you to work with both text and images, positioning them perfectly to create a clean, professional look. So if you're looking to design something where the layout really matters, InDesign is the best tool for the job. Now, let's get into it. We'll be creating an example project together, a simple ebook on healthy recipes for busy people to show you how everything works. Step 1, set up your document. Open Adobe InDesign, and the first thing you'll see is a new document window. Here, you'll choose the dimensions for your project. If you're creating an ebook, a standard size like 6 by 9 inches works well. If it's a magazine or something visual heavy, you might want to go bigger. A4 size is also a popular choice. Select either print or web, depending on your project. For an ebook that will be read digitally, I recommend setting it to web for the best screen viewing. You'll also see options for margins and bleeds. Margins are the empty spaces around your content, and for an ebook, I recommend starting with around 0.5 inches. If you plan to print, add a bleed, about 0.125 inches, to make sure your content reaches the edge of the page without white borders. Once your document is set up, click Create. You now have a blank canvas to work with. Step 2, create a consistent layout with master pages. Master pages are one of the best features in InDesign. They allow you to create a consistent layout throughout your entire project without manually adding headers, footers, or page numbers to each page. In the Pages panel on the right side of your screen, you'll see something called a master. Double-click on it, and this is where you can set up elements that will appear on every page of your ebook. For our Healthy Recipes ebook, let's add a header that says Healthy Recipes and a page number in the footer. Use the text tool to create text boxes at the top and bottom of the page and type in your content. For page numbers, go to Type, Insert Special Character, Markers, then Current Page Number. This will automatically number your pages. With the header and footer set, every page you create will have that same consistent look, saving you a ton of time. Step 3, add and format text. Now that your layout is set, let's add some text. Click on the text tool and draw a text box on the first page. You can either type directly into this box or copy and paste text from another document. Let's say our first chapter is called Quick Breakfast Ideas. To make your text look professional and easy to read, you'll want to use paragraph styles. This is a huge time saver. Go to Window, Styles, then Paragraph Styles. Create a new style for your headings, another for your body text, and maybe one more for subheadings. For our Quick Breakfast Ideas chapter title, create a heading style that's bold and large, and a body text style for the recipe descriptions that's simpler and smaller. Using styles, make sure that all your text is formatted consistently throughout your ebook, and if you ever want to change the look, you can just edit the style and the changes will apply everywhere. Step 4, add images to bring your ebook to life. No ebook or magazine is complete without images. InDesign makes it super easy to add and format them. Let's say you want to add a picture of a smoothie bowl to go with one of the breakfast recipes. Use the rectangle frame tool to create a frame where you want the image to go. Then go to File, then Place, and select your image from your computer. Here's a pro tip. Always use high-resolution images to avoid pixelation. If you need to resize the image, hold Shift while dragging the corners so you don't distort it. If you want your image to perfectly align with the text, you can anchor images into the flow of your text by right-clicking the image and choosing Anchored Object, then Insert. This makes sure your images move along with your text, which is super helpful for ebooks. Step 5, create a table of contents. If your ebook has multiple sections, like a recipe book might, creating a table of contents is really important. Don't worry, it's way easier than it sounds. If you've used paragraph styles for your headings, like we did with Quick Breakfast Ideas, InDesign can automatically generate a table of contents for you. Go to Layout, then Table of Contents. A window will pop up asking you to choose which paragraph styles to include. Select your heading style, and InDesign will pull all the chapter titles from your document and list them in order. You can customize the font and appearance of your table of contents, but even the default settings look professional. Step 6, add hyperlinks and interactive elements. If your ebook is going to be viewed online, adding hyperlinks is a great way to make it interactive. For example, in our recipe ebook, we might want to link to some cooking videos or nutritional resources. To do this, highlight the text you want to turn into a link, then go to Window, Interactive, then Hyperlinks. Paste in the URL, and InDesign will automatically turn that text into a clickable link. You can also add buttons, interactive forms, or even embed videos if you're exporting to formats like PDF, interactive, or EPUB. Just remember, the interactive features won't work if you're printing the document as, of course, people cannot click on the links. Step 7. Finalize your design and prepare for export. You've made it through the design phase. Now it's time to get your ebook or magazine ready for the world. Before you export, take a moment to double-check everything. Make sure your text flows correctly, your images are placed perfectly, and your layout is consistent. When you're ready, go to File, then click Export. You'll have a few options depending on where you want your ebook or magazine to be viewed. If it's going to be read on screens, choose EPUB. There are two options here: Reflowable EPUB, which allows the text to adjust to the reader's screen size, or Fixed Layout EPUB, which locks your design in place. For ebooks with lots of images or complex layouts, Fixed Layout is usually the best choice. If you're creating a print-ready document, choose PDF, print. But if you want an interactive PDF, make sure to select PDF, interactive, which keeps all your hyperlinks, videos, and buttons working. And there you have it. We've just created an ebook from start to finish using Adobe InDesign. I've covered some of the main features, but of course, there's a lot more that you can do, and the specifics will be different depending on the type of digital products that you create. But hopefully this video has helped you wrap your head around the basics. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more beginner-friendly design tips, and let me know in the comments what kind of project you're working on next.